And we want to give you a live look outside. Not that you can see much from this tower cam view as we look at southeast Wake County. Lots of clouds moving through, and it is dark and dreary out there. A flood watch in effect for most of our area until tomorrow morning. It is why we've declared today and tomorrow morning a WRAL Weather Alert Day. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Renee Chu.
And I'm Jeff Hogan. Thanks for joining us. It is pretty dreary out there, no doubt, and we have live team coverage for you. First, we're going to check in with meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner with a look at a flood watch in effect.
And we do have a lot of rain showing up on dual Doppler 5000 radar. As a matter of fact, around parts of the triangle, we've already seen 1.5 inches, and that was what the models were predicting for today. And we still have a lot of time left to go. A little bit of a break in the precipitation around Fayetteville and Clinton, and we'll see that on and off today. We'll zoom in around the triangle, and you can see a lot of rain for Raleigh and Durham. There was a little break in the rain in Durham there for just a little while. So that's the way things are going to go really all day long. We're going to see a lot of rain, a couple of breaks here and there, but more rain than not. And again, you can see right here, just south of Raleigh, almost 1.5 inches, and down near Clinton, almost 2 inches of rain. And some parts of the viewing area, say over around Rocky Mount, have seen very little rain. So widely ranging amounts so far. Flood watch is in effect through tomorrow morning for 2 to 4 inches of rain as an average across our area between now and tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that flood watch. Again, most of the viewing area is under that. We'll take a look at Futurecast as we start here at noon and push it out through the afternoon. We'll see more waves of rain. We have a low pressure system that's sitting off to our west that's helping to feed all this moisture in. This is 8 p.m. and it just doesn't really stop much. Now, it does ease up a little bit overnight. For today, we have a medium risk of flooding. For tomorrow, it's a low to medium risk and then a low risk on Wednesday. But that's still, 3 days in a row of rain. We take a live look downtown from our Jimmy V camera, and you can see it is messy out there. However, there are people walking around without their umbrellas. 72 is our current temperature hour by hour. We're going to hold it in the 70s until around 8 o'clock. We'll talk more about how much rain specifically we could see over the next several days. Ken?
All right, Elizabeth, happening now in the WRAL Traffic Center. We have a handful of incidents dotting our live traffic sensors this morning, but a couple of incidents that I want to bring your attention to, starting with this one right here on New Bern Avenue in the westbound lane near Treywick Road. Before we came on the air, there was a huge backup on New Bern Avenue, but we've since seen that it's cleared because that crash was blocking part of the roadway. It's likely that crash is now off to the side of the road as well. So just in case New Bern Avenue is part of your commute in those westbound lanes near Treywick Road, you'll see some police activity still. We are seeing a little bit of a slowdown in Orange County down on Highway 15 all the way back to MLK Boulevard, Highway 86, if you will. This is what it looks like, courtesy of a live cam network this morning. I-40 and Farrington Road there in Orange County. We were seeing a little bit of a slowdown, but now you see traffic is flowing nicely in all directions. We do have the WRAL Storm Tracker out on the roads this morning as a result of the stormy conditions we're seeing this noon hour. Let's check in with meteorologist Amy Wilmoth for a look at what she's seeing out her window.
I've been driving around Wake County, Ken. We had some heavy rain roll through a short time ago, and things have kind of let up a little bit in Wake County. Right now, I'm at the Southeast Raleigh YMCA. I can turn the camera around and show you the road. There's a little bit of ponding on the side of the roads, but now that the rain has kind of lightened up a little bit in Wake County, it's not too bad. Just take it slow if you're out on your lunch hour. We do expect the activity to really pick up during the evening commute, so roads are going to continue to be a little tricky as we head into the evening commute, and we'll be live in the Storm Tracker again later on this evening. I'm going to get back on the road, and we'll have another check from the WRAL Storm Tracker at 12:30. Back to you.
We do want to see what is happening in your neighborhood. Make sure it's safe when you get outside to take pictures or video, and then look for the Report It link on WRAL.com or on the WRAL News app.
Also, you can stay ahead of the storms by downloading the WRAL News app. The WRAL meteorologists will be tracking the weather changes. You can also sign up for push alerts to go straight to your phone. It is free to download. Police Week, we just want to say a deep gratitude and appreciation for all the officers out there. Wish we had better weather to start off National Police Week, but today we're just going to see heavy rounds of rain.
We are, and then, it is going to last for a good bit of the week. We may be a little bit drier on Thursday, but man, it's going to be quite the week. We have a flood watch that's in effect now through early tomorrow morning. We could see as much as 2 to 4 inches of rain. So of course it is a WRAL Weather Alert Day. We're going to see the rain heavy on and off, really all the way through Wednesday. If we take a look at dual Doppler 5000 radar, and you can see just a few areas where the precipitation is a little bit lighter, but heavier in some other spots. So it's just going to kind of come and go. It mostly will be raining, but it may be heavier at times and lighter at times, just depending on where you are. Right now, it's just steady for Fuquay Varina, Smithfield, Clayton, Raleigh, Lewisburg, back over toward Chapel Hill, Siler City, a little bit heavier there right now. We'll take another look at some of the rainfall totals that we've seen. In the last 24 hours, it's been about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches across parts of Wake County, down just north of Clinton through, say, Newton Grove, almost 2 inches. That's where some of the heavier rainfall has been around the Sand Hills there in Moore County, around 1 inch of rain in some places. But the farther north you go, the less rain that we've seen in some places, just 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Our flood watch is in effect until 8 a.m. tomorrow for almost all of our counties. Again, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall is what we're expecting. This is a look at Futurecast, and you can see that rain is steady to heavy through around 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. At 5 o'clock, there might be some areas where the rain starts to taper off, but I feel like it's going to be a really messy commute. We've had so much rain so far. We keep adding to it through the evening commute. It's just going to be messy. There's 11 o'clock tonight. Should be some pretty good sleeping weather. There's 3 o'clock in the morning. For tomorrow, it's also likely to be a very wet, messy commute. But as we get through tomorrow afternoon, it may ease up a little bit in parts of the viewing area. There's 5, 6 o'clock. I mean, the rain won't be over, but at least it begins to taper off somewhat later on Tuesday. About 1.5 inches is what we'll probably average today, according to the models, and add another inch Tuesday and another 1/2 inch Wednesday, and that puts you right about 4 inches. So this is definitely going to be a messy situation. Here's another live look at downtown. This is from our Jimmy V camera, and you can see there are people out walking around without umbrellas, so it's not pouring really hard. We definitely have some light patchy rain right here in downtown Raleigh, but I guess people don't mind getting wet. 72 is our temperature, and we'll hold it there really all the way through the evening. Right now it's 64 in Roxborough, 69 in Clinton, 71 in Rocky Mount, 70 in Southern Pines. It's 68 in Apex and Holly Springs, 69 in Cary and in Garner. Around town, again, highs will be in the low to mid 70s. We're just going to hold right there for the rest of the day. And Carolina Hurricanes, it is going to be raining heading in and out of the Lenovo Center. You know, if you have a big old tent and a big old umbrella, you may survive tailgating, but it is going to be messy out there, unfortunately. We take a look at our forecast, the weather alert day both today and tomorrow for the potential for more rain. Wednesday, we're looking at an 80% chance, so we continue to have more rain on Wednesday, and it's possible that we would extend our weather alert day. We may see that flood watch extended into Wednesday as well, but we'll take that as it comes. In the meantime, Thursday into Friday look drier with a high of 91 on Friday, but then a chance of storms late Friday into Saturday.